and we're really fortunate here this morning to be able to just talk to a couple of really fine dads and talk about what goes into being a good dad. And it's just my pleasure again to say hi to Jim Fitzpatrick from San Diego Magazine, Todd Lee from Procopio, Corey Hargreaves and Savage, a fine attorney here in town. The American Diabetes Association is honoring you two as Fathers of the Year. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Quite an honor. What goes into being Father of the Year? I mean,
well, we just got selected by, or nominated by friends and selected by the Father's Day Council, and it's a tremendous honor.
Well, there must be something that folks recognized in order to make you kind of stand out. And I know there's a lot of great dads watching this morning, a lot of great moms watching. But what are some of the key things you think that?
I think part of the criteria is that you're known as a good dad, of course, that you're successful, reasonably so, in your profession, and that you give back to the community, that you're active in philanthropy and various charities, and both Jim and I fulfill those.
Well, you do a lot of work with the American Diabetes Association. Again, this is, I know you've got a son that has diabetes, and of course, everybody's got a family member somewhere within their family that's affected by this.
That's right. Diabetes is such an epidemic in the country now. Virtually everyone knows someone who is affected by diabetes. And you say that 1 out of every 3 children born after the year 2000 is going to have some relationship with diabetes.
And that's appalling.
It's terrible.
Absolutely appalling. And it's one of these diseases that we think we're making progress against, and yet the numbers are going up.
Yes.
Actually, my son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes almost 40 years ago. And at that time, the life expectancy of somebody with diabetes was 20 years.
Oh, my.
He's lived 40 years now. But the advances have been made for sure. And that's why people today who are diagnosed will live much longer. But it's still a tough disease. It is an epidemic, for sure.
That's why the Diabetes Association is so important with what they're doing.
Now, there's a dinner coming up Thursday where you guys are going to be honored here, and I know the public is still invited to this. It's a little on the pricey side, but still, we'd like to make the invitation to the public if they'd like to be there.
That's right. It's at the La Jolla Hyatt Regency Thursday night.
La Jolla Hyatt Regency Thursday night. I imagine folks can get in touch with the American Diabetes Association and find out more about that. Again, part of this, though, the idea of being a Father of the Year is attaining a very high level of success and somehow managing to not let that interfere with being a dad, to somehow incorporate that into the process.
Yeah, and it's a tricky problem. It really is difficult, but I think we've both discussed that you just can't, you never feel like you've given them enough time, spent enough time with your family.
And that's for sure the key, I think, is looking back, being honored here, what I did and didn't do. For sure, I wish I'd spent more time with my kids and a little less time working and doing the other things. Because the kids, they grow up, heartbeat.
They sure go in a hurry, don't they? I know my daughter just graduated on Friday from La Jolla Country Day, right up near where this dinner's going to be held, and it goes by in a hurry. So, folks, and maybe that's the key today, is we say value the time. Value the time with your kids.
Absolutely.
So important.
Again, congratulations, and thanks to the American Diabetes Association and all the good work that they do, and let's put a good word out there for them. And if you'd like to be at the dinner on Thursday night, well, by all means, check that out, and feel free to make a reservation and join in and congratulate the 2 of these fine gentlemen. Good to see you.
Thank you
very much.
All right, thanks for being here. And San Diego Living coming right back.